You're about to touch. You're about
What's...
Can we get an intro going, or what's going on here?
What?
Oh my god, wait, did you...
What?
Whoover, we counted
You're the
down.
host.
You're the host of the pod.
We counted down?
Yeah, and then you
When
went...
did we count
All of us are trying to be so polite and not interrupting.
When did we count down?
Literally right before.
Noises.
Right before you started singing, so I just assumed you were beginning it with a musical for some reason.
I felt like, oh,
So we're
my
live.
brother is channeling the fashion report.
Well,
That was
that's
the
my
Doom
bad.
music.
Welcome
Sounds
to
like the
the
fashion
Boys
report
at the Pod.
Everything sounds like the fashion report, because nothing sounds like the fashion report.
The fashion report doesn't even sound like the fashion report. Also, it's dead.
They
We don't
do
talk
usual
about
It's a
that
paradox.
anymore.
Not one bit, is it? Well, you've already
Get this
heard them,
episode
but
under control.
Remember when
I'm
Hoover said
joined
moments
with Turtle
before this, like,
Guy.
we wouldn't
I'm
be
trying to
delirious?
talk, and people keep talking over me, so like I'm trying to take control, but everyone's taking it from me. Now I've got
Make
it.
yourself big.
Now that I signify I'm annoyed, people listen to me. People suddenly take interest in my words.
People didn't care about me until I got annoyed.
So, welcome to an alternate start to the Boys in the Pod. You've already heard the boys, but I'm
Let's
joined
hear the
by...
pod.
Okay, David's taking over. So, David,
Sorry, I
let's
just
go
had a really
introduce
funny
yourself.
joke opportunity there. I'm David, and I'm funny, and I make jokes. That's not true. One of those things is true. My name being David, specifically.
That's not true. He just lied.
What?
We're also
What?
joined by Cyber.
No.
And we're joined
Hey.
by Turtle Guy.
Hello.
What? are you
Yep,
doing?
that's what Turtle Guy sounds like.
That's,
He
that's
just-
his normal
Oh,
He
voice.
always
no,
sounds
no,
like
no,
that.
voice for that.
Always
sounds
Oh,
Hello.
let's get this chaotic episode started. So, small talk, boys. How are each and every individual one of you doing?
I'm doing
sore
pretty
knees.
good. Okay, let's go with Turtle Guy. That's far more interesting than what I was going to say.
I got a sore back from carrying this pod.
Let's talk about your
Tell
knees.
me all your lore.
This is not that episode. Stop. David,
no.
get back in the cage. This
is not that episode, man.
I found a role David is going to be playing in this pod. It's the role of hijacking.
So, Turtle Guy, tell us about your knees.
What a
Pilot
dark joke to put in the first 5 minutes of the podcast. Jesus Christ.
What did he say?
Yeah.
3, 2, just ask Turtle Guy about his knees. I don't give a fuck. Are we starting from there?
Turtle Guy, I for one, I'm interested in your news, but Cyber literally just told me he does not give one fuck about this news. So by all means, fire away.
Cyber kind of passively aggressively hated me, but it's no longer passive, so I guess it just hates me. I took a wander today. I just wandered the streets, not like in a weird way, but like I decided, you know what? Fuck Google Maps. I'ma wander to this location. I then got lost and decided, fuck, I need Google Maps. Turns out I was right near the location.
Cyber, how do you feel about this? Just out of curiosity.
Fucking hates it. Once they hit me with a
Fucking I'm a wander. I don't need Google Maps. Proceeds to wander and needs Google Maps.
And gets lost. And you
does that
wonder
make
why
you
there's a
laugh?
trope about
Literally
you
just
getting
like-
lost.
Google Maps was literally like, you tried, but where did that bring you? Back to me.
Did Google Maps proceed to whip out a baseball bat and hit you in the legs? Why does that hurt your knees?
I did a lot of walking! I maybe shouldn't have wandered! Because I probably took the stupid long-ass route to the location I was going.
Man, when I walk, my knees.
His knees are
like a
too
bit
sore
tight.
from carrying us on this pod.
Yeah,
apparently.
that's what I said, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds more like it.
I went into an establishment called Jockeys. You know,
Ah, the
little
gambling
guy on the
addiction.
horse.
Turtle Guy Gambler extraordinaire has returned.
No, I'm not a gambler.
Yeah.
I mean, I did bingo, and I did do the lotto.
So you
but that
gambled?
was different. I took a gamble.
You took a
I
bit of
took
a gamble coming
with
here
my
tonight.
wonder.
That's a catch predator reference.
Okay, well,
I didn't win.
that's news.
Is
That's
this an
news.
intervention?
I think
No, this
people
episode
couldn't
isn't
care less
well,
about
might
it
not
though.
be. We don't know what the episode
According
is.
to
Only Hoover
Cyber.
knows.
Only I know.
Whoever knows.
Anyway, I want to hear more small talk though before we start, like, you know, getting into the topic. So, David,
How small
what's up with you? Well, Turtle Guy, you've talked your
Well,
small.
I've talked. David, take the floor.
What? I have no small talk. I'm wearing a cardigan and I'm happy about that.
Okay, David's talked his small. Cyber.
I minuscule talk.
I recently, the first time it ever happened to me in my life, I went to a clothes store where literally everything in the shop I would wear without hesitation. It was incredible. And also horrifying, because I had to choose, because I didn't want to buy out the entire store. They also had nothing in my size, which is kind of annoying, but I got like the size above, so it's fine, I'll just be snug. But it was a surfing shop, you know me, Cyber. I like to surf.
Loves
I am
the
a
surf.
surfer dude. But not like the typical surfer dude. But I really love all the clothes, all the vibe of it. It's insane. It's really cool. I got a hoodie. I got like a really nice fluffy half zip. I got another shirt, and I got another jumpery kind of thing. And it's all really nice, and it all it's like really poppy, vibrant colors. And I had a great time. It was really cool. I also seen a coffee shop called the Safe House that used to be a bank, and it was really fucking cool. That's my small talk.
Love. To
Whoover,
hear.
I have to thank you for inadvertently bringing back the fashion report.
No, that's not what I'm wearing.
No.
Yeah, but I'm not. I didn't tell you about the
No.
what I'm wearing now.
Start the topic quick. Start the topic.
I've actually.
Obviously nothing.
That's
Hoover know?
actually why we're here.
To kill the fashion report.
If you think about it, death
It's only the
is
beginning.
a big
Imhotep,
part of
1999.
of today's topic.
The fuck?
And in fact, I have to thank you all for. I have to thank you all today for coming to my funeral.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh, thank God.
thank you all very much. I'm actually, as you hear this record and speak, I'm actually laid out in a casket before you, and
I thought it'd be bigger.
I'm in a nice black tux,
Ooh.
eyes closed and everything. And as the three of you, I imagine the three of you would walk up towards me, as a unit.
Oh man, Hoover! This is
What?
What, like a
What?
type thing?
this is nothing. Never mind. Just carry on.
Listen,
Oh, I'm
it's
listening,
crazy how
Hoover.
my recording predicted this.
Really?
So as the three of you walk up towards me in my casket,
Mm.
you realize my eyes actually aren't closed. They're wide open. And they're
No.
staring at you three. And they're,
Hello.
I am winking heavily at you. Winking towards a note in my coat pocket. And I'm like, I'm the note. Okay, so the three of you take out a note.
I am that.
And here's what the note says.
Money?
here's what the note says, okay? It says this.
Well, I thought you said it was an
There's
audio
people after me.
recording.
Yeah. And listen to the audio recording. I predicted everything that you guys said.
You predicted
Okay.
that you would be winking.
Yes, I'm winking at you right now. Shut up.
If you're winking, why do you need an
Shut
audio
up and
recording?
read my.
If you're alive, if you were clearly
Shh, I'm not alive. I'm totally dead.
what is the point of an audio recording if the information is on a note?
I need to be dead, okay? Okay, I'm not alive. Hence why I've left the recording, because why would an alive person leave a recording?
Why leave the recording? I don't know. Anyway, carry on.
I need you to look at the note. The note says,
How did you die? Were you even sick?
that's not important. The important part is that I am dead.
I don't know.
The
Did he
note
text?
said, stop interrupting my recording so you can read this fucking note.
Man, he predicted this really weirdly accurately.
The
Well, he
note
knows this.
says, the note says, there's people after me, and they're after you too. The only way to throw them off our scent is if we all fake our deaths. I've already played my part.
This is.
Now you must do the same.
Before he did it.
I feel like the shock factor was worth it.
Okay.
Are you shocked?
I mean,
I'm dead. In parentheses.
I want to poke Hoover. Oh wait, is this an interactive or
We
no?
should do it like the Pope and hit him in the
I
head
guess
with a
you can
hammer.
interact. You poke
sure
me,
he's
I
dead.
punch you, but I'm also dead, so I
Man,
don't.
dead
Yeah,
reflexes are a
what was
heck of a
that,
thing.
muscular twitch or some kind?
I just
I
spitting out
mean,
spare teeth.
it's...
Not spare teeth.
wouldn't say
No,
no,
Make
but
me
the
giggle
wind
before the
kind of
people after me
confirmed it.
realize I'm alive.
Yeah, I unhinged my faceplate. There's like 3 rows of teeth. Oh, that's who you get. Nice voice. But
So what?
So
in
what-
the episode we have to kill ourselves
Right,
in an
so-
extraordinary way?
So,
turtle guy,
while
no.
you three think about
I
like
think we should invite targets.
the inspiration behind this
we
was
had a
Invite to the
conversation
funeral.
recently.
the famous way Sherlock managed to fake his death.
Didn't he fall
So
off a
that's the-
waterfall?
Yeah.
Yeah, and people thought he died.
That was him
But he
faking
came
his
back.
death. What is this,
Yeah.
Black Panther?
Well, I think he originally
Yes.
was meant to die, and then the writer came back and was like,
He originally
I'm not
was
sure
meant
if
to
that's
die,
right,
but
though.
then. Anyways, this is the inspiration behind it. So we are. I want you to come up with an elaborate way to fake your death, and I think I am going to have a winner out of the 3 of you. But if you want time to prepare your elaborate plans, I
Can-
could
I have
go
to be
through
alive
my
after I
very
fake my death,
unelaborate
correct?
plan of how I faked.
Can
Yes,
I
the
have
whole
a
point of
question?
faking your death is that you're still alive
Can I ask a question?
after your supposed death. Ask away, Cyber.
Are we being graded on like the plausibility, or do you have a specific kind of people that are hunting us, and if we could fool them?
I will award you for plausibility, but also be as creative as you want.
No, but what
I
I mean
will try and
is this
Yeah.
is this just a general way of disappearing, or do you have a specific type of like hunter in mind that's chasing us? Is it the predator? Is it a terminator? Is it just a normal bounty hunter? Is it the taxman? Is it
Is it
something?
Hoover with the
Is it
piece of
Hoover
wood?
himself?
I think I think the situation in which your supposed death takes place will warrant what your hunter is. So if you get
doesn't help me
crazy
at
and
all.
magical with it, I'm gonna bring in a
But-
wizard to
wait,
find
no,
to
wait,
like
would-
be
would
your
it-
detective.
Would it not be better for us to know who we're escaping from so we can tailor how we're escaping?
No, because all the notes said is there's people after me. They're
God
after
damn
you
it! Why
too.
is
You have
Hoover
none of-
unnecessarily
Hoover
vague?
is very aggressive.
Unfortunately, my note or my recording did not explain either. So you have not a clue who's chasing you. It could be aliens. It could just be Jeffrey from down the road.
Not Jeffrey
Armor?
down the road.
Jeffrey has those eyes.
Anyway.
He's done some shit.
Do
He's
you,
seen
do you
some
boys
shit.
want
Seen
time
them.
to fake your deaths?
I already got
or-
mine figured out. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
I think so, because I'm still thinking.
Okay.
I got some
How's this going to work? I am going to award points for plausibility.
Why is it a good show?
I will also award points for spectacle,
Mm-hmm.
and I think
Oh.
I'll also award points for what I want to say. The more people you could fool.
Okay.
Like I feel like
Oh,
if
well,
you
I'm
could
gonna
get away
win.
with
I'm
faking your death
factually gonna win.
in like
Okay.
a grand, and like let's just say like you, if it's just in front, you just like convince one person that you're dead, or did you convince the entire world that you're dead? Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna get
So
the entire
spectacle,
world.
spectacle, plausibility, and scale. I will say, is what I award points on.
Okay. Well, am I allowed to go first or what? What's?
David, by all means, take the wheel.
Right, well, what's one thing everyone knows about me? That's right. If a
Tall.
situation was going to happen, the first thing I'm going to do is kill myself. So,
Oh my god.
my plan is this. Use that knowledge that everyone has about me to my advantage. Okay? I'm going to resist the urge to actually kill myself as soon as I find out I'm being hunted and fake my death. And this is how. First step, get a job at the morgue. Second step, get a 6'2" cadaver. Third step, blow his fucking head off. Fourth step, prop him up on the roof above the orca exhibit at SeaWorld. Fifth step, gunshot. Sixth step, everyone's looking up to say, what the fuck was that? Seventh step, I toss the cadaver into the orca pool. Eighth step, eaten by orcas. Ninth step, scared kids because there's blood in the pool. 10th step, SeaWorld finally gets shut down. That's my 10 step.
So, was this your plan to fake your death?
And then I
against
flee into the
SeaWorld,
desert
bro?
and I live in a you know, corrugated steel shack with a horse. And that's me. I'm golden. I win. Any
Okay,
questions?
I think plausibility. What was your body double?
A
what?
cadaver. I got a job at the morgue briefly.
A cadaver.
Yeah, dead body.
A dead body that looks like you.
Well, no, because I blow its head off, so it just needs to be as tall as me.
Oh, so you blew his head. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. I think scale is pretty alright.
Mhm.
I mean, you've gone to SeaWorld to fake your death, so I feel like people have heard of SeaWorld and will be aware of SeaWorld.
Some people will be there in the audience.
Some people will be there in the audience as well, so you have a good scale. Plausibility, I think it's a pretty good. No, actually, I'm not going to say it has good plausibility because I think once people find out it's you, because we're talking SeaWorld here, so there would have been cameras of you coming in.
Mm-mm.
There would have been footage of you coming in.
There would have
So
been
once-
footage of me coming in because I would have had a duffel bag with the body inside.
Yeah.
And I would
So
have paid for a
once
ticket, so people would know I'm going in. Because
Once
they
people
need to believe it's me.
identified it was you
Mhm.
that supposedly killed themselves,
Mhm.
I feel like once the body was shown to people who knew
No,
you.
it got eaten by orcas, and it has no head.
Oh, it got eaten by. Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot it got eaten by orcas. Sorry, I forgot that. Okay,
And again, it had no head. So even if they pull
would
it out of the
orcas eat your body?
the ones in SeaWorld certainly would.
Yes. Yes. The ones in SeaWorld would, wouldn't they?
'Cause see,
Okay.
I thought this shit through.
Plausibility. That's I go back my words. Plausibility. That's pretty good.
Oh, and let's be clear, if you're wondering how I'm getting out of SeaWorld, it's as simple as this. If a headless body if a dead body falls from the roof of this orca enclosure into the orca tank, and there's blood in the water and there's screaming kids, I think I can blend in with that crowd with my fake mustache, my fake mullet, and my SeaWorld t-shirt, and I escape.
Actually, David, I've got one problem.
What's your problem? Your problem is that you didn't think
How
of it. I know.
how are people gonna know it's you that's dead?
Probably didn't know I have my I drop. I hate SeaWorld so much it made me kill myself, it'll say.
Oh, that's sad. This is a depressing topic.
The note you dropped. Okay.
The note I dropped, it floated
Okay.
down in the wind.
I'll allow that last
Can we
minute
put, like,
change
a
to your
Again,
plans.
warning
again,
at the
I
top
will
of
be
this
purchasing
episode?
a legitimate ticket. Unfortunately, I will be giving SeaWorld money briefly to get in. So I'll be on cameras, I'll be seen paying for the ticket, I'll be seen going in.
Yes.
But then some other guy's leaving.
But I feel like
So I'll have
that
disguise.
bit of
I'll disguise.
information can be easily overlooked.
True, but it can also easily be looked.
It can also easily be looked. David, I feel like you've grounded this scenario very well. I feel like you thought this out. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead. I
I'm
don't
glad
think
you
it's
think that I
completely
thought this
sound.
out,
I
because
feel
I
like
totally
you could
made
have
it
gotten a better scale. Plausibility is pretty good. And what was the last thing? Spectacle. I think
mean,
it's
you know,
lacking
I got
a bit of
SeaWorld
spectacle.
shut down though.
You got
you know?
SeaWorld. You got SeaWorld shut down.
I
But
got
I
it
feel
shut
like
down. At least the Orlando branch.
I feel like in terms of spectacle, it's not brilliant.
Okay.
It's good. But it's
Yeah,
not
I
great.
can
So
go for a global scale, but I had a separate mission.
I'm gonna award this. I think this is a very solid. I feel like I'll allow you attempts, depending on how long these death scenarios are going. So, for a first attempt, I'm gonna give this a good 7 out of 10.
I don't know if David is finished, but I'm ready to go.
Oh no, I'm
if
done.
you're
I'm
happy.
done. I killed myself already. Remember?
Well,
Remember I fell into
I
the
don't
tank.
want to step on Cyber's metallic
Go for
toes.
it. I have mine ready, but
All
go
right.
for it.
So, guy, fire away. And David, by all means, think of another scenario if you want to.
Yeah, that was just off the
attempt
top
again.
of the dome, so I might keep thinking.
I
About
Yeah.
that.
I present a Turtle Guy production, The Final Curtain.
The
I'll
final
hire
curtain.
out the biggest theater stage I can find, the West End, London. I sell tickets. I claim it as my final performance. The final performance, I would call it.
The final performance. Okay.
We got a big set. There's huge, giant backdrops against me. So, you know, I got the works. I got a top-class makeup artist. I got a
Yeah.
great prop and costume department.
Okay,
I
so
have
we've
it
got a paper
all.
trail
It's a-
straight away, but
No, no. No, no. I got it all sorted out, you know? It's a big
You
final
can tell by the
performance.
laugh, he does not have it all sorted out.
It's falling apart at the
God.
seams.
Music,
The detectives have already figured out he's still alive.
the music flares up, the lights hit the stage. I grace the stage. However, there seems to be a squeaking noise from above. A lamp from above comes down, crashes, and hits me. Then there's further noises. The backdrop
Of course he dies
falls
by the
on my
fucking
body.
Looney
Then the fireworks, my fireworks finish, explode prematurely, engulfing the theater in flames. Don't worry, no one is hurt. However, they cannot find me. My body cannot be found until later, from the wreckage, you see my corpse. I'm bloody and completely almost disfigured to a case. But what you didn't know is during the firework finish, I stepped out, got a friend who was who was murdered, and we got the makeup artist to do some shit. I sneak off in the crowd wearing a hat, sunglasses, and a fake mustache. My final performance is done. Foolproof.
okay.
Foolproof.
I know that Hoover is the guy, but can I just point out the fact that you have
By all
like,
means.
someone. You mentioned your makeup artist is what helped you escape. So that's someone immediately who knows you're not dead.
She has been killed.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
so you're bringing down you're bringing bodies down with
So
you.
now there's a body trail.
Yeah.
You know, I
No,
can't really say anything about that, so I'm just gonna be quiet.
Oh my god, am I the only one who didn't kill anyone else?
So,
Jesus Christ.
and
guys.
yeah, where'd you get your body
Okay, there
from?
was a few additional casualties with the theater fire.
And I feel like you can't confidently claim that everyone survived the burning down of a West End
Yeah,
theater.
my
I
prop
feel like
guy, my prop guy that made my fake body also burned and died.
Turtle Guy, you've
Foolproof.
definitely gone for spectacle. I will say that.
I would also
Uh,
like to add that there was cameras, so this was a worldwide telecast.
A worldwide telecast of a
It's been
West
put-
End
yeah.
show. Well, I know that just.
Can
is
I
not
also
true.
politely
That
ask a
never
question?
You
happened.
wanted spectacle, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, but I
No,
want
technically,
spectacle that
yes.
sounds
I have
real.
also shot myself in the foot because yes, that is a recorded footage, and you could probably very easily see if you slowed down said footage. Oh shit, that's where he sneaks off. But alas,
Turtle Guy, you're adding to your own demise.
Mm.
Spectacle I will give you because you're adding the fireworks inside a building for some reason. But I feel like you didn't go all out on spectacle because you went with West End instead of Broadway, which I feel like Broadway would just be that bit higher than West End.
burn down Broadway.
Well,
What, but it's okay to burn down
happily
the
burn
West End?
down West End. I feel like spectacle-wise, Broadway would have been bigger. So You did good on best spectacle, but you could have done a bit better.
Damn it, I thought a
Plausibility.
fucking stage would have checked the spectacle box.
Well, you assumed wrong, buddy.
You did assume
Join me
wrong.
next time for the fucking what's the biggest like arena in the world?
Probably
I
the
don't
Colosseum.
Probably the
I
Colosseum.
know. What?
Godzilla's
It's the first one I thought
sleeping
of.
place.
The moon!
Scale. I feel like your
Was it a
scale
lizard?
in comparison to David's, I feel like your scale is small. You targeted a West End theater. David targeted an entire theme park. I feel like more people would be at the theme park than there would be people at a West End theater.
The tickets
So-
were reduced.
Your scale, the tickets were
That's an incredible.
Please tell me that gets a bonus point.
And then plausibility, you've left a very big paper trail, I feel like. You
also
set up
burned
this
in the
whole
fire.
thing. I imagine there would have been someone to cut this lamp to fall on you.
No, I rigged it.
You rigged this. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but actually, so do people see the lamp falling on you?
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. Like the curtain would lower because they're like, oh shit, no one else would know about this except for the dead makeup artist. But again,
Total Guy, I feel like this was a good attempt. And I feel like you really wanted to go
me
for
and David got that
spectacle.
same note.
David had a better attempt. Turtle Guy, I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10.
Spectacle! I had fucking fireworks. David had an orca eating him.
Mm-hmm. Which one was you
Yeah.
rather see?
But people are well aware of SeaWorld, but I feel like if you just set up a new show on the West End, you're not getting as much of it. Like, there's reputation.
That's what
with
I was gonna
SeaWorld.
say, but like, I didn't want to sound like an asshole.
new-
but, like,
a new
who's
thing
gonna
with
watch
the- on
this?
the West End?
Some rando's fucking last performance.
That's not
okay.
going to have reputation. So it's not going to have as much spectacle.
Imagine if
As,
only one person
SeaWorld.
turns up and two guys.
Yeah, imagine it's like that scene in La La
The whole
Land. but
thing
you're,
would
like,
Reduced
killing
tickets, they were
yourself
all
and-
free. One person showed up.
Oh, that'd be so sad. It's the guy hunting him down. He just takes his seat.
That would be so funny.
I forgot about that fucking element.
Oh, yeah, who's
So-
I guess we're not allowed to know yet.
So, Cyber,
Yes.
do you want to give your first attempt? Because I feel like we
Indeed,
are
I
doing second
do.
attempts.
And I need to preface this by saying, yes, this may create a significant paper trail. But the process at which I will be disappearing will remove all need nor want to investigate a
That's
paper
what I
trail.
thought, buddy boy.
I feel like there will be more pressing matters for the world. Okay, so this involves me focusing my life in multiple directions. Number one, I would want to become a very famous streamer or a very famous celebrity in any
Oh, yeah,
regard.
okay, that.
And then I would also study
yeah,
to
yeah.
the highest
You know what
degree
people
of particle physics. And then I would also study construction and engineering and create a private construction company of just myself, financed by my other jobs over the course of this very long process. And I would have this company, the Cyberprime Construction Co., set up its first and conveniently only construction site somewhere central Switzerland. So,
Okay.
now, being a man at this stage with the absolute highest degrees and certification of particle physics, because I've dedicated my life into researching this,
Okay.
I will get a job at CERN. If anyone doesn't know what CERN is, CERN is a particle accelerator that is on the border of Switzerland and France. I would spend years studying multiple realities or alternate realities using particle physics. I
Okay.
would set up an incredibly high-powered, dangerous particle accelerator experiment, and I would do all the paperwork. I would have this fully legalized. I would advocate for it, and over the years, this would work. I would then stream the event. This is the key part. I would prop up the camera in a position where I can simply step to the side. But for the most part, I will be at the computer, maintaining and overseeing this experiment. I would stream it live, but there would also probably be news reports, because obviously, after years of real research, I'd be actually about to reshape reality. Whoover.
Okay.
I'd be able to prove the existence of the multiverse. That is what I'm doing. I will be changing the scientific world forever. So of course, the world will be watching to see this new stage in human advancement through, like, television news broadcasts and all over the world. Because who doesn't want to see the next dawn of the next stage of the Anthropocene? Everyone's going to tune into that.
Yeah.
I
Go
will
on.
then simply activate the experiment, knowing it will fail horribly and cause a massive chain reaction. But what I will simply do is, once it's all going horribly wrong, I will step out of frame and fall down a comedically placed trapdoor off camera into a very, very, very reinforced bunker tunnel system that I have been creating secretly by myself from the center of Switzerland through my construction company all the way underneath CERN and have implemented into the laboratory. I will then allow
There's a picture.
the detonation to occur, which will cause a chain reaction, take out half of the France-Swiss border, travel to the tunnel of my construction company, and that I've been silently and secretly building all these years, of course, underneath the entirety of Switzerland to the other side of Switzerland, to the lake that lies between Switzerland and Germany, where a boat is waiting. I will sail off into Lake Constance, where I can go quietly and travel where no one will know me, and I will relocate simply somewhere, maybe Australia or Hawaii, somewhere where there's beaches. But I will go down in number 1, attempting to reshape reality. I will also be the man that's responsible for demolishing most of the border of France and Switzerland, including all of the land on top of it.
Probably
And
end
I
up
will
burning the
potentially
entire
reshape
war.
the scientific community at large through this process, and then I will simply slip away. And with all of the probably hundreds and thousands and possibly millions of people that die, no one's going to be looking for this one person. They're just going to assume that he's dead. Which he
No one's gonna be looking for the person responsible for what.
exactly, because he
happened.
died on camera. He just happened to step off conveniently before
I mean, I
it
think
exploded.
people nowadays would probably... You get yourself
Okay.
a Netflix documentary, buddy boy.
Okay.
You never said it had to be ethical. I just want that to be known.
No,
Or
no,
possible,
no. It doesn't have to
apparently.
be ethical. Cyber,
You wanted to
you
break
have
into
gone
SeaWorld,
for
okay?
spectacle.
I have
you
gone
have
for
gone-
spectacle.
Literally mentioned that I was buying a ticket. So first of all,
What you missed out there, boy, was you didn't charge for the tickets.
Hey,
Okay,
I wouldn't be letting people in. I'd be letting the news people in. I'm not going to
Cyber,
charge them.
you've gone
I'm just gonna kill them.
you've gone for spectacle, but I feel spectacle is very easily your downfall.
Okay.
Because
What did I
you're
say?
claiming to have spent your life
Yes.
studying, researching particle physics,
Yes.
making a very bold claim that CERN has already found some knowledge about alternate
No.
realities by shooting two
You
particles.
That's what they're actually studying there, as far as I'm aware, by the way, in real life. But that is, I discovered that. Through years of
You
research,
discover-
I will discover that, not CERN. I will
You
simply
will
use
okay,
that knowledge to
so-
go to CERN and practice. But let me actually double check
In
that
other
that is what
words-
they're testing.
In other words, you are making
I'd hate for your whole thing to fall apart if that's not what they're testing.
groundbreaking advances in science. In
Oh yeah, no, they are
particle
extra dimensions. Yeah, and black holes.
So you have basically put yourself on the same level as scientists such as Albert Einstein.
Oh, above Hoover.
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah,
far
this is
so
beyond
above.
anything.
So in other
anyone
words,
I'm about to
you
reshape
have-
the concept of reality.
So in other words, you've basically made your face an incredibly recognizable face.
You would have to restructure your... You
And
were
then
not hiding.
in your CERN,
you see-
in your CERN
I
laboratory,
forgot to mention.
you've created this trapdoor system, which is heavily fortified
Yes.
and goes down and leads to yours
Tunnel system.
Cyberprime construction company. So, assuming that the explosion at CERN wipes out the entire France-Switzerland border.
Oh, it probably will wipe out the tunnels, but I'm leaving with enough time to get down through my incredibly fast pulley system and minecart. And also, I forgot to. I will also always be wearing gloves when I'm making the tunnels, and I will detonate the construction company on the other end to cave it in. And the last thing that I forgot to mention is that my neat trick about people not recognizing me is that through all of my study, I will always have a beard. And once I go on the run, I will simply shave it off.
Okay, I'll allow this last-minute change.
Thank you.
Yeah,
But
I
that
would
still doesn't-
personally, but
That's it. That's all I gotta add. Everything else you can.
That
tear
still
apart.
doesn't erase the like. Your construction comes in Switzerland,
Yes.
so there's going to be a segment of tunnel that isn't destroyed.
Yeah.
So in other words, there's going to be a tunnel from one explosion
And you're
leading to a
investigators
tunnel
verifying this?
where another explosion is,
Sure.
and though very easily a connection between these two places will be made,
But Hoover, let me
which
ask you.
is
Let me ask
yourself.
you. When people. Sure, maybe this guy was doing some weird stuff, but he also took out the entire border of France and Switzerland. So he's probably dead in that chain reaction explosion. I don't feel if they found a tunnel, I don't think their immediately process would be like he's alive. I feel like they'd think he just died in that massive explosion that changed the geography of Europe forever.
Okay, so spectacle. I'm gonna give you
I'm all
full
about
marks for spectacle. I feel like you've got full.
yeah, that is in fairness. He studied
Thank
for
you. Thank you.
You've got
decades.
full marks for spectacle.
Well
Plausibility
deserved.
Yeah.
is
I
going
could
to be
study
difficult.
particle physics.
Yes, it's just the fact that
And also,
I mean, turtle.
it's just the fact that within like
Let's be
years
clear.
of research, so I'm assuming like 10, 20,
Study
you've
Oh, it could be
already
30.
managed to
it
find
could be
like
30. I'm already
could
claiming to find. The experiment doesn't need to work. it doesn't. It just,
It actually hinges
Is
on
that
the
just
fact
a
that
line
it
of
doesn't work.
C4?
it just
in the
needs to
third,
explode
like, June?
colossally.
It's imperative that the thing does not work.
Exactly.
You've actually
Exactly.
just been making a nuke.
It's bigger.
Yeah, so plausibility. I feel like you haven't got full marks. I feel like you've gotten almost full marks.
I'll take that. I'll
Scale.
take that.
You've definitely got scale.
Thank you.
You've made yourself a well-known scientist, known to the world better than Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking. So like, you have made scale. People will think you're dead.
Yes.
So I'm gonna, because it's not perfect, because there's some weird coincidences that are happening,
Yes.
that anyone who's paranoid enough will easily, well not easily, but will start to,
It'll be the moon landing
Think.
of the 21st century. It's fine.
I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll
What's
take
the
that.
turtle guy
An
again?
8 out of 10. Turtle
I
guy
got
got
a
a 5.
5.
What did I get again?
You got a 7.
What?
7.
What? That
No,
gets more than
Wait,
me.
that makes no
That's
sense. You
like
give me
when I
full
give
marks and
David
everything except for
favoritism.
one.
Plausibility let you down.
Yeah, but I could have sworn you only let me down one there. Did David get
No.
full marks in anything?
David got full marks in plausibility.
How did I get
Uh,
3 full
scale.
marks? 3 full marks, and he
No,
only
you
got
didn't get
1
3 full
full mark.
marks.
Yes, I
Oh,
did.
wow,
You didn't
wow,
get 3
Scale.
full
wow,
marks.
wow.
Scale.
Yeah.
What was the one about sight, but like the opposite of sight? What was it? Spectacle.
Jump to the side.
Spectacle.
At
weren't there-
plausibility.
Oh, I thought there was a 4th one. I am wrong. I apologize.
No,
But still,
there's
the maths
three,
I don't
there's
think is
three.
adding up here.
I refuse to explain my point awarding
Ah,
process.
whoa.
Can I
Um,
go again, or is it?
I will allow you again,
back
but
to David.
a problem has occurred,
Oh,
What's pro-
Half of
and
Europe
that
has been dead.
problem is
you haven't been taking note of this
multiverse
reward?
multiverse detective Sergeant Turtle Guy
Oh, not such.
has,
Oh, God,
has
okay, wait.
seen through has seen through all
Multiverse
of
Turtle
these
Guy.
has seen through all of these faking your death scenarios.
This is not canon to the
figured
Interruptiverse.
out-
I need to specify.
He's
I
figured
don't
out
remember
that
being a sergeant.
that's because I've made him up on the spot, Turtle Guy. You don't remember this at all.
Legally, I'm suing you for using my character without my permission.
Okay, because Turtle Guy hates fun, we're changing who's hunting you down
No,
now.
Turtle
Turtle
Guy,
Guy requested this,
No,
so it's now no longer
That's
multiversus Sergeant Turtle Guy. So
Change it back.
it's now
I'll sue you if you
multiversus.
don't use it.
It's
Sergeant
now
David.
multiversus Detective Tom Hanks
God
has
damn it.
You know what? I'm happy. I'll take
has
it.
seen through all three of your faking your death.
Tom
scenarios,
Hanks totally
okay?
would as well. That's son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So David, he found out you faked your death. He's found out where did you move off to the desert? He's found you. He's found you in the desert. Okay, he's tracked on to you. Turtle Guy, I don't think you said you ended up anywhere after your West End Theater. You're probably
just
still in the
walked
burning
outside.
down remains.
He
So
just
he's
hides
found you
under the
too. And Cyber, he
Australia.
unfortunately followed your tunnel to the destroyed Cyberprime construction company.
Whoa, what about
easily
my
followed the
escape
paper
plan? Does that
trail.
not matter? Whoa, okay. Hi. I don't want to disagree with their host, but the half of the
Tom
entire
Hanks.
the entire border of France and Switzerland has been destroyed here. I feel like that would cause enough chaos to allow me to get to the other side of Lake Constance and move at least to Germany before he gets here.
No, you can move to Germany. You've just left an insane money trail because where's this money coming from, Cyber? It's coming from somewhere.
I said it was financed. The entire thing was
I cannot
financed
believe
from my
this
side.
motherfucker got more points than
It was
me.
financed
Yeah,
from
how do you think I
yourself.
feel?
So in other
Well,
words,
yours
there's
was
money
awful,
somewhere,
David,
and
It's
that
the
money's
favoritism
being
that I always
used.
show you.
Oh,
No.
yeah, okay, I didn't specify. That was my bad. I should have specified where I got my money after, that I was going to use after I died. So I'm currently in
So-
Australia then.
Multiverse Detective
What?
Tom Hanks has found all three of you. You
I
now
did say
have one final attempt
Yeah, you
before.
did.
I think David. He's actually. No, I won't tell you what he's gonna do with any three of you until you fake your
Well,
scenarios,
I mean,
fake your deaths again.
I know, multiversal Tom Hanks is
No,
gonna skin me alive.
fuck no, I forgot.
But I
he
got
changed
something
it.
good.
Multiversal Detective Tom Hanks.
I forgot he changed it to Tom Hanks. I was gonna say I had perfect escapes if it was Turtle Guy, but
It's okay, don't worry.
can it be
Don't
Tom
worry,
Hanks?
Turtle Guy demanded we did not use his likeness.
Can I pretend it's Tom Hanks in the role of Turtle Guy and he's gone so method that he thinks he is Turtle Guy?
I will
I
allow
also
Um,
have a question.
That would be a funny situation, but I'm only going to allow it to the extent that he thinks he's Sheriff Woody instead.
Oh, if he thinks
Okay.
he's Sheriff Woody, then I'm just gonna shout Andy's coming and then we'll walk out of the room and lock him inside until he starves to death. I don't have to fake my death. I just have to
I have to
cause
fake
his.
this
I don't
giant
need to
child
win, I just
showing
need
up.
Tom Hanks to lose.
No, but okay, so what?
Hoover, I have one more question.
Ask away.
In this scenario that we all started off with, beginning at the funeral of our dearly beloved Hoover,
I
Dearly
thought
beloved.
I just want to state something. I thought I gave a time limit. I might not have. My time limit was going to be 2 weeks, and then
Oh, you
Cyber
definitely
started
didn't say
going like,
that. You
so I
definitely
trained
didn't say
30
that.
years in particle physics, and I was like, well, there goes the time limit.
but is Hoover alive?
I set up a whole Broadway, West End show.
Did Hoover
We're
succeed?
transferring to Broadway.
I forgot you're listening to this recording. It's amazing how I was able to get through. I already know what like your other death faking plans are, so like
I
it's
just
crazy.
Tell
don't
me
know
what mine
if
is.
Hoover was winking. Did he survive?
Possible?
Hoover successfully
Great.
faked
Can
his
we
death.
kill Hoover
Fantastic.
and then end this twisted game?
Okay, last question. Was Hoover hunted by the same multiversal Tom Hanks?
Yeah, and Hoover got away.
Fantastic. Okay, brilliant.
You
I
don't
know
know where
exactly what
Hoover
I'm
is.
doing. I have.
You haven't contacted.
I know exactly what I'm doing, and I.
We could change the order up. Does anyone want to go first?
No,
I would like
I'll
to.
go. Well,
Okay, I'll go second then. Turtle Guy knows what he's doing.
David, all the pressure's on you. Finish
no, it's
well.
fine. I'll go last. Fuck you. If you want to go so bad,
Right.
let's hear this shining piece of dog shit. and get this
Yeah,
shit
baby! Alright, so,
Before you start, Turtle Guy, have you thought of spectacle?
I have.
Have you thought
Me
of
and my
scale?
cousin, Hoover, me and my cousins
Oh,
have gone to
shit.
business.
You've gone into business. Okay.
with my cousins,
Okay.
and we've established a business called Booms.
This business seems quite familiar.
No. Don't worry about it. And what we've been doing is we've been working on quality products. And you know what we're doing with these quality products? We're
What are you
shipping
doing?
out samples to all our customers.
All your
Small little
customers.
samples to begin with.
Oh,
And,
okay.
you know, they get these samples, and day one, they blow up. There's casualties. The hospitals are being flooded. We are
Did these samples go worldwide?
worldwide, baby. Booms is being investigated. What the
Okay.
fuck? Bombs? Who would have let bombs be a thing? But don't worry, because me, co-founder of Booms, I am on the main building. The police have surrounded the area. I am on worldwide news. But
I
no,
feel like he's
there I
actually
am.
just gonna get himself
On
killed
the
here.
top of the Booms building, I'm standing up there. They think I'm going to jump. They're very worried about this. All my coworkers by coworkers I mean cousins, they're gathered around. Again, the whole national TV angle. I'm about to jump. I'm on the phone, and then I jump. The nation holds its breath.
Okay.
And then my dead body is discovered. But no. I've ripped off Sherlock Holmes and did that thing. I faked my death via Sherlock Holmes.
How did
Someone
Sherlock
cannot
Holmes
find me.
face? How did Sherlock Holmes fake his death?
So glad you asked. Big whoopee cushion, my cousins, they had it all sorted, baby. They had it all sorted, baby. Now you're probably wondering, how did I get in there? I went. No, I drive away. I really don't have this planned out. I'm driving away. Now you're probably thinking, multiversal Tom Hanks is probably hounding me down. The police are probably looking. But no, because in the distance, I'm driving away. I'm very happy. The Booms Tower exploded. And just to make sure, the car I'm in goes boom. It explodes. I'm pretty fucked up, possibly dying, but I'm getting out of there.
Keyword
Tom
is
Hanks,
dying, you're not dead.
I'm crawling out of there. And you know, Tom Hanks, he finds me. He looks at me. Death is close, but he's like, you know what? He leaves me there to die. And I'm currently just lying here dying, but I'm still alive for now.
I'm afraid you can't decide your fate like that.
Okay.
It was Turtle Guy.
You can't say. I swear to
Spectacle.
fuck. If I get low marks
Full
in
marks.
the spectacle,
Full marks on spectacle. Full marks on spectacle.
that's all I wanted.
However, your scale has plummeted to almost zero. Why is that? You decided to invest in Boom Business. And the main
Boom
product
business, Hoover.
of Boom Business was nuclear weapons, which you sent worldwide. So, in other words, you have almost decimated the entire world.
I mean,
So,
should me and
there's
Cyber even bother
almost
going at this point?
no
The
one-
world is
I'm
over.
assuming
To
that
know
mine's
you're
not
dead.
canon to Turtle Guys.
I
Yeah,
don't
no.
think it would matter.
Turtle
because
Guy-
the crater has
Probably
been
inadvertently killed Tom
crater-
Hanks.
where the crater
Thankfully,
used to be.
Cyber ended up creating alternate realities through his explosion. So we ended up in a separate scenario where Turtle Guy created Boom Business instead of Hoover. So Turtle Guy, you've killed almost the entire world. So your scale has dropped to about zero because there's almost no one alive.
I could have just done that boom shit and hidden a bunker and been fine.
Well, I feel like the whole point of faking your death is you want to fool people into thinking you're dead. But if everyone's dead, there's no reason to do that. So,
I saw it outside of the box.
I'm unfortunately gonna have to give you like 1 out of 10 because you failed faking your death.
I did not know that. Hold on. I demand like a test or like a check or something. Other two brethren,
What?
Was that a nuclear? I could have sworn it was just explosives. I don't fucking
it
remember.
No,
I think
it was
a
nuclear warheads. It was
Fuck's
nuclear
sake.
warheads.
Wait, no, my boom, not nuclear. There we go.
That's
My
it's
management.
too late to change your plans. I've awarded your
Fuck you.
score.
Doing your fucking boom business.
You decided to go with boom business.
I didn't think I'd be taking
You tried to
I
overwrite the
was
episode. You
going,
failed.
I was going by a name thing, not by a fucking.
Well, you said boom business and you said cousins.
So
That's pretty much
plausibility, I get full
boom.
marks, right?
No, plausibility you get nada because you somehow invented a business where you sent entire nukes to the
I said a
world,
small sample.
to worldwide.
Yeah.
Worldwide, you
Yeah.
sent small samples of nuclear warheads worldwide.
Like a little penful, yeah.
Turtle guy, I'm sticking with my my score. You've gotten 1 out of 10.
Hoover does
You
it.
somehow
completely
did better.
obliterates my fucking game. Nah. Me do it.
Because you failed the purpose of faking your death. You need
fail-
people
fail all my
alive. Anyway, who wants to go next after that
I'll let
disaster?
Cyber go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I feel like I should have let Cyber go first, because I feel like he's gonna end all our worries.
No. Okay. So, I may or may not be responsible for the utter destruction of the France-Switzerland border, and
Yep.
it may or may not
Don't
be the
worry about
reason
it.
that the multiversal Tom Hanks is currently hunting me down. But I intend to finish my mission.
You have a
Cyberprime
mission?
would now get a job at the Australian synchrotron, which is essentially a particle accelerator
God fucking
run
hell.
by the Australian government.
You trust Australians with this shit? Are you
But it
fucking
actually, it's
serious?
really interesting because it uses light instead of. Anyway, by wearing a Mission Impossible style mask, which people fully wouldn't recognize unless someone was, I don't know, tracking.
Okay, now we're making up technology and shit.
Tracking.
I
No,
don't think
it's
he
a
should
plastic
get
mask.
any.
I'm gonna have a
His
fucking boom
plausibility is-
business that I stole from
I'm
Hoover.
gonna
finish.
have to agree with David here.
What?
I
A
feel
fucking
like
mask? You allow the particle accelerator, and the
Well,
mask
I
is where you draw the
personally-
line.
I feel like allowing
Admit it.
reality
If David
bending
did not say
particle
anything,
physics,
you would not bring this up.
Thank
you.
I'll admit it. I'm an unfair judge, and I'm going to still apply that rule. You can't use the mask.
Okay. You know what? Cyberprime gets a job at the synchrotron.
Okay.
Clean shaven mother trucker because everyone recognized him with a beard. That's right, I'm going
I
back
do
to my original
appreciate
plan.
the Clark Kent style of
Yeah, I'm
I
going-
do think
disguising
people
yourself.
Would probably be questioning why a
I'm
robot
going
has
back
a beard
into
in
my.
the
I'm
first
going to.
place.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter. Right, so I'm going back to that plan. So Cyberprime would set up the exact same experiment,
Okay.
probably under a fake alias, because that would probably make things easier.
Same name, no one questions it.
Everything would be set up and happen again. The exact same, televised and all. A scientist would basically be like, hey, that was a horrible, horrible tragedy that happened at CERN. But we know what went wrong. We won't let that happen. So then this is
Okay.
all set up with the exact same thing.
So wait,
Multiversal Tom Hanks, I'm
Okay.
assuming, would probably recognize that this is probably just Cyberprime shaved. I'm
I
assuming.
feel like he's not the only person that would recognize. I feel like
Okay, good. Okay, that's
if-
fine. That's totally
because
fine. I work with this.
If the Australian, I'm just going to call it the CERN equivalent. If the Australian CERN
Synchrotron.
is able to identify the problems of the original CERN's work, surely they have links to the documents used, which would also have like evidence of
Yes.
yourself.
Yes, but I'm shaven, so I look different, and I'm under a fake alias. Carrying on, basically
Go
the
on.
detective would recognize the pattern and probably
Okay.
rush to try and save the day.
You can't control Tom Hanks' fate, but go on.
Well, I'm assuming the detective would go to the place where the person he's trying to hunt down is.
No,
but maybe
the
I'm wrong.
detective only follows you after you fake your death.
What the fuck is the point in introducing
Why
him then?
didn't you tell us that rule sooner?
Yeah, wait, what? That completely changes the formula.
I don't think
What
that
if I
changes
blow
the
up in
formula one bit.
space?
That completely changes the formula.
Yeah, how the fuck?
No.
Yeah, what's
They're
the
trying
point in
to
introducing them then? Because how are we going to know if they're... Hoover, this is a
You
very
don't.
poorly thought out thing, and you've changed the rules in between me
Yeah.
and Turtle Guy, because Turtle Guy, this rule was not stipulated for Turtle Guy.
We've already
David is going to
established
have such an
that-
advantage. Anyway, so I'm not going to win
I
anyway because
chaotically ruled this
where
episode.
this is
We
going...
came in through chaos. I will finish with chaos.
I started
continue.
this. In round 1, can we agree I was in the lead?
Yeah.
You
Some
still
kind of-
gonna
Yes,
win.
I am
Bullshit, in my
prepared
opinion.
to obliterate that performance, and I am ready to go down. So let me just explain where I'm going with this, and then gracefully take my last place behind
I
Turtle Guy.
promised to kill Hoover.
No, if your first score did better, you could keep that score.
No, you speak too soon, Hoover. I know that you are the host, so let me just finish. So, Tom Hanks. In what I'm planning, Tom Hanks would recognize this, and being a detective, he'd be like, oh no, I can't let this tragedy happen again, and would run to try and save the day. But multiversal
on.
Tom Hanks would be too late. He would burst in the door of the laboratory, and he would see Cyber Prime standing there. And he would be like,
Okay.
no! And Cyber Prime would turn around, and the multiversal Tom Hanks would tear off the mask. Or... If there wasn't a mask, he would just turn around and he would notice. And
You
then,
should have done your original research without a beard, and then
oh, and
you
they
should
could
have
have tear
grown
off
a
the
beard
beard.
so he could tear the beard
Okay,
off.
can we do that then, just like in the inverse, so he can tear off the
Yeah,
beard?
yeah, let's do
Okay.
that.
It's
So he
an
tears off your
invincible
beard.
reference, so I'll allow it.
Okay, so he tears off the beard, and then shock horror. Just as the particle accelerator explodes, multiversal Tom Hanks realizes, wait, that's not Cyber. That was
Oh.
someone pretending to be Cyber.
Okay.
That was someone creating a paper trail of Cyber, as the real Cyber has been living peacefully off the land back in Germany. Right where his boat... Well, not right where his boat, obviously, but like in Germany.
Near.
This was someone... I guess you could say, who stole Cyber's identity.
God, I'm
You
fucking
see,
deleted this.
Cyber-
I'm leaving.
I swear to God.
Cyber knew this was
swear
going to
to
happen.
God.
Cyber knew that
You-
this was going to happen. So, in order to take his defeat gracefully, Cyber hired the identity thieves circle of the Circle of Thieves, who stole
what
his
that gets you?
identity from
You know what that
himself,
gets you?
and he
You know what that
pretended,
gets you,
and
Cyber?
it worked out perfectly. And Cyber is
You know
now
what that
living
gets you?
off the land. Where,
know what that
Hoover?
gets you?
It's stone dead
It-
last.
You know what that gets you? It gets you the circle you really want, and that circle's a 0. 0 out of 10.
Thank you. Good night. I was in the lead, and I got the highest points. I got the lowest points, baby. I am the median graph. I know exactly where it's going. I am happy.
Am
I'm
I
just gonna
winning?
leave.
David, you better have a foolproof plan so I can
He doesn't need a foolproof
dethrone
plan
this
anymore.
motherfucker.
I'm already in the. I'm
foolproof
already in the back.
is-
I'm
No,
dead.
you
I'm
have
gone. I'm out
8
of here.
10. That,
Yeah, but
that
what did
plan
Turtle Guy-
has 0
wait.
out of
Just
10.
throw away
Wait,
the win.
I did throw away the win because I knew it was him. So, but just answer me this: did Turtle Guy not get enough points to pass 8 on a second round?
No, he did not. He killed the entire world.
I
He failed
deliberately,
his purpose.
I deliberately did Circle of Thieves for
I blew up
Hoover.
the world.
And I'm still
Yeah,
ahead of Turtle Guy.
I
That's
got-
okay. Matt, that's funny. Okay, David,
He
win,
evoked
my friend.
The circle. Yeah,
Well.
but
We'll see.
this is not
I
How
roll out
long
the carpet for you.
do I have to set something up out of curiosity? Because I might.
fucking
Well,
internet.
Cyber had like
30
30
years.
years, so
Oh, I
I
don't
think
need
you
30
have
years,
enough
I just
time.
need 2
Oh
weeks.
yeah. It's all
This
about
is what Hoover
spectacle.
was originally giving people.
Well, here's what I got. It's not perfect, but it's something. I'm gonna fill an empty swimming pool with cement. To a point.
Okay.
I'm then gonna put a little bit of water on top of that cement. I'm gonna paint the cement blue first of all, so the water looks deep.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a little bit of water on top of it so that you can see water
Is this
rippling.
a
okay?
public pool?
I'm going to shut your fucking mouth. I'm going to put a sign next to the pool that reads "World's Deepest Pool," and then in brackets, what's it called? Guinness World Records certified.
Okay.
There's a lot of dead people.
I am then going to walk
What?
atop this pool, in front of a crowd gathered.
Okay.
The gathered crowd will declare, "By George, that man's walking on water. Let's
Okay.
worship him."
Okay.
Now that a religion is made in my name, the next step is logical. He must be destroyed. But I'm prepared for this. You see,
Ugh.
the modern day Punches pilot, aka Turtle Guy, has ordered my death. And I know
Okay.
he will do it in the funniest way possible. But he thinks crucifixions are funny, so we're going old school with it. But I'm prepared. I learned a special technique to lower all of my bodily functions.
Got it.
I may appear dead, so they're gonna nail my hands into that fucking cross. I'm like, baby, I got some Hello Kitty band-aids at home. I'm all good. I'll be covering these holes up in a couple of hours. I'm G.
Got it.
They think I'm dead.
Jesus.
They unhook my little nails off the thing because I slowed my body functions. They're like, this motherfucker died quick for a crucifixion, let me tell you what. And I'm like, oh, I'm dead. They take me down. They chuck me in a hole. They roll a stone over me in front of the hole. A couple of days later,
You think
my
Mike
body
Mike's
function
okay?
returns to normal.
Okay.
And I rolled the stone away. Look around. Luckily, my unlikable personality stopped me from gathering 12 apostles, so there's no one around. And I disappear into the woods. That's my plan, basically, to pretend to be Jesus and then die.
Okay. I like your second coming of Christianity.
Davianity, I would call it.
I feel like spectacle. Yeah, you've got spectacle.
I walked on more.
Scale. You've definitely got scale.
Worldwide religion.
I'm willing to give you full marks on both of those.
I blew up Australia.
Yeah, well, they
I'm
worship
trying
me.
to figure
So,
I'm trying to
Well, they
figure out if plausibility will bring you down, because someone
Bro has it in the.
could easily find out that it was cement underneath the water and like easily.
yeah, I would deal
across
with
it.
it.
Man, I'm
But I
tired.
feel
My
like
brain
that would
didn't even
add to
consider
your.
that.
I'd deal with the
Sorry?
cement thing.
Did-
I
it was
am.
a
My
public
brain is
pool.
tired. I was like, I genuinely did not consider that. My brain was like, oh, cool,
But-
no one would notice.
Here's the thing. I feel like someone doing that would then notice that you've got all this fame for just doing a simple parlor trick, and that's the reason why you're being crucified.
They copy you, and there's like a bunch of people walking on water.
They become the third coming of Christianity.
If I was to crucifixion,
Fight.
I'd probably do it straight after.
I guess you'd be
Um,
causing some
maneuver.
crucifixion there.
So, and like, there's no paper trail or anything like that. They just bury you in a
How did he get the
tombstone,
cement
and then
there?
Bag of
Did he
cement.
rob it?
yeah, but
Bag of
like,
cement.
A singular bag. of
that's just a
this is
bag.
kiddie
That's
pool?
just cement.
People
What's that
be
going to
buying
lead to?
cement the whole
He
time.
bought cement.
Oh, God forbid.
Paper.
Is he not already on the run though? You know what? I don't.
Yeah,
mind.
but
Yeah,
at
David,
this
you
point,
win,
I've grown
it's
out a
fine.
Jesus-esque beard.
But at this point, he's been protected by his Christianity.
I mean,
Yeah,
listen.
true.
That should not be how that works.
Why should I even bother
I-
arguing?
I'm going to give that.
Full marks.
It doesn't matter what it is.
No, it's
It
not
doesn't
full
matter
marks.
because me and Cyber here.
Yeah, me and
we
Turtle
fucking
Guy,
lost.
Titanium are holding hands into the sunset. Why win when you can lose spectacularly?
I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10.
Hell
There
yeah.
we go. There we
We,
go.
we
Science
me
versus
and
faith
Cyber
over here at
drive
the
off
end
a
of it all.
cliff, thus faking our death.
Yeah,
but
David.
for real this
I actually
time.
like that
Did you do
ending,
that all
David.
just for
Science
that?
versus fate.
No, I didn't think of it because my brain is functioning on like 4%.
Okay, so we have joint winners.
Golf,
And that's
What?
David and Cyber.
It was
Yeah.
joined. Wait, whoa! The
Yeah.
maths is not adding up there. Hang on, someone altered the books. What did David get in the
You
first
got 8
round?
out of 10 in your first attempt, Cyber.
What did
David got
David
8
get?
out of 10 in his second attempt.
What did David get in the
I'm
first
taking
attempt?
only the
In the
best.
fuck-
I'm
Who
only
took
taking
the
the best
books?
score out of the two. I'm not adding. Not doing
okay.
any adding.
Okay, right.
You
The
mean
most
to tell
pointing
me I
turtle guy.
lost
Yeah,
to the
but-
Circle of Thieves? I lost to the Circle of Thieves?
That you guys you
Yeah,
can say they
because
stole your victory.
You had a really bad. You had an okay first one, but you had a really bad second one.
Oh, Whoover, next time I host. Oh,
You should do the
Anyway,
sequel to that
I
I
business
feel
game.
like
Friday.
we need
That was
to
good.
figure out what happens after
Well, I'll
all
be
your
doing
scenarios.
Christ Industries.
So David, we'll start with you. Okay, you're probably
burn
have
Hoover's
the
topping.
tamest outcome.
With Hoover alive in a week.
Multiverse's detective Tom Hanks says this to you. He says, "Well, I only wanted to give you a letter. The letter says
He's
thank you
gonna
or
fucking
something like that.
shoot me in the
I don't
head.
fucking care what the letter does. The letter it's from your parents in the future. They say they love you or something like that.
Oh.
You actually ended up killing no one in your faking death scenario. So, and you only faked your death. So,
Twice.
like, yeah, twice. So, you're kind of all right. Like, you're fine. Turtle guy
Hoover's
You-
a damn liar.
killed
Fraud.
2 people in your first one, and then killed the entire world in the second one.
I'm not
so
that bad.
when Multiverse Detective Tom Hanks finds
I
your
say-
burning body, almost dying, what he decides to
Do you
do
think
is
a nuke would
he
leave a
decides to
burning body?
check your pulse, but not in the proper way.
My thing cut off.
In the poof 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 way.
Severe Grimstone.
I love that.
Hold on, I
Um,
got technical difficulties.
He's got
And
technical
Cyber,
difficulties.
your first attempt. No, you blew up France and Australia and Switzerland. So
No, I only blew up
Can I
the border of
interject?
France and Switzerland, and then a little bit of
okay,
Australia.
but then you did it
They're
again
not
in
gonna notice.
Australia.
Well, they will. Yeah. Technically, it wasn't me, but yeah.
So you became the leading figure of science, and then got rid of all the other scientists. So for your murder,
I just want to state for the record that not every single scientist in existence lives on the border of France and Switzerland.
they do now. No.
Oh.
I've changed it. I feel like.
Yeah, Hoover
Fair enough.
changing things. Can we have a coup? Can we all collectively
have-
carry
No,
fucking
because this is
Hoover?
these are the only situations where
Fuck your
Hoover's choice
game.
is the
It's the
only
first
choice.
ever requested
Twisted
coup.
game
Yeah, I was
of
gonna
which
say that, David.
I
Imagine all
lose
coups
to the
start off.
Circle of Thieves.
Hey, the
Um,
Circle of
gather
Thieves is a
round,
great concept.
gather round.
It
Can
stood
we
the
coup?
test of time.
Yeah, but I don't want to
Cyber-
lose to it.
Cyber Multiverse's Detective Tom Hanks pulls out a slip of paper and he hands it to you, and the slip of paper essentially
my
says
ending
you are
with
revoked. You got your
You are
pulse
a
checked
child.
and are dead.
I'm living off the land in
Um,
Germany.
You got it. Yeah, Multiverse Detective Tom Hanks hands you a letter, and the letter says, "You've been revoked from the Circle of Thieves because you destroyed 2 circles." And that's, I'm pretty sure, against
Well,
the Circle of Thieves
yeah.
He's got a point.
I'm not
code.
in the Circle
You
of Thieves.
destroyed
I
2
just-
circles.
I hired a kind of
You've
a
been
radical
forbidden
fringe
to
member.
hire any more Circle of Thieves. You can't
This is
hire them
gonna be
anymore.
fun.
Because
David,
you
see in another
destroyed
20
2
minutes.
circles.
Seen another life, brother.
You see
So,
in another life. This could
There you
take
have
a
it,
while.
Cyber. Banished from the use of the Circle of Thieves. That's the last
Cyber
one I hear
rebuttal.
from. He can't rebut me because he destroyed 2 massive circles.
Yes,
In
he
fact,
can,
I'm willing to
Hoover.
say
You
they were the
failed to
biggest
know.
circles
Once the
under the
circle
Circle of
is
Thieves
summoned-
repertoire. And Cyber destroyed them.
Okay,
Hoover,
okay, well,
my
the Circle
buddy,
of Thieves
my
didn't
friend-
own the particles accelerators. I just
Yeah.
want that also to be known.
I think the Circle of Thieves own everything that's a circle. There's a circle in everything, and they appreciate
And I
circles.
guess you could say
and
that.
they don't appreciate you destroying them.
I guess you could say that there's also a big old. This is a big old circle of life. So the Circle of Thieves' own existence, by that definition,
No, they appreciate existence.
they do. Their one rule is not to kill people, and that's why Cyber had to hire a radical member and lie
The
to
one
them
rule is
to
not
their
to
face. He had to lie straight to
And
their
yet they
face.
supported
No, they didn't. Cyber
destruction
lied.
of the border between France and
No, they
Switzerland.
weren't involved in that one. It was the one radical fringe member that he hired for Australia, and he just lied to their
Oh,
face.
it's
He
Australia.
said-
That's fine.
No, Australia. No, Cyber told him no one would be hurt. Cyber lied. Cyber was a horrible, horrible human being in this unethical, unethical experiment. But this is
your
not me.
pulse gets
Obviously,
checked
I
too.
am. I'm standing there alive.
Yeah.
Actually,
With
that's
your
not
pulse
where.
being checked.
That's not where they find me. I'm not in rural Germany.
God
I'm
damn
at
it.
Hoover's fucking coffin. I'm looking at that blinking dude and I'm asking,
you're
why?
too late,
What
buddy.
did
I'm
you
already
do to
trying to
start this
burn
chain
it.
of events? Why were they after you? What did you do to implicate us? And then I probably die. I don't know.
Hoover says
you-
before you. Funny joke.
I'm chopping up this fucking coffin and body and
But you're dead,
fuck
man.
this guy. I don't
Turtle
care. I'm
guy,
haunting
your
his
pulse
ass.
got checked about 13 minutes ago.
I don't
Your heart
care.
ain't beating.
I came back to life out of pure anger and spite.
Okay, multiverse detective Tom Hanks sends you to a different universe.
Come on, I'll fucking bite you. Lose to the circle?
I'm gonna be
Yay.
honest. Now that this episode's over,
It's not over.
yeah, I'm ending it.
Oh, I hope it's
Yeah.
over. I want to go to bed.
Now that this episode's over, I just want to be upfront and honest. This
The
was all off the top of my head. There was no plan. There was.
Gee,
I think
I
that
didn't
was very
guess.
aware.
Yeah, I had no
Nah,
plan
you
either.
did it
I was
so
Jesus
well.
for a minute there. I don't know.
I knew that I would lose by implementing the Circle of Thieves.
I
knew
thought
that going into it.
Booms.
Cyber, you ended up being a joint winner.
I know, that's not what I know. And then I got my pulse checked when David got that fancy letter because he's favoritism, and then I got my head blown off.
No, David got a fancy letter because he actually decided to play the game, and you
What
decided
do you
to play
mean?
the Circle of Thieves.
I went for spectacle, goddammit. That's all I was doing.
I
Wait,
also,
your first
both times I went for
one, you got a
spectacle.
pretty good score for your first one.
Exactly,
Your second
so
one, you
was
just
I not-
decided to go off the rails.
The second one was the exact same plan as the first one. I literally specified that. Except
was
it
boring.
was just not me.
Your
think
second one, you decided to dump. You had a good start, and then your second one, for some reason, you were like, well, the other guy did insanely bad, so I'm just gonna bring in. You brought in the Circle of Thieves for no reason. You were
He
winning.
was trying to
It's a
help
fun
me,
concept.
but apparently I still came dead last.
And this is just more proof that Hoover hates the Circle of Thieves for no reason.
I do hate the Circle
So
of Thieves.
join
I
us in
despise
another
them.
6
I don't like
months
Circle of
when
Thieves either.
Hoover will host again.
I love them.
Join me again for my
Yeah,
next
but we're your
podcast
market
topic.
research, buddy.
The Square of Heroes.
In 6 to 9 months, possibly 10.
What? Huh? Why are we
You know-
waiting
you know-
9
you-
months?
He's making a joke.
Because
he's
you didn't
using
get hosting
hyperbole.
on. No, that
Guys,
was
the
just-
Lego Harry Potter collection is $7.99 on the PS Store. Do you
Get
think
it,
if I
buy
buy
it.
it, my PlayStation
David,
will get
no.
stolen?
Wow, that's crazy.
Buy
We
it,
should end
get
the
it.
episode on that note.
No, I like having a PlayStation. No, I
Well,
think
the
it might
Boys
get
in the Pod
stolen.
has new episodes every Friday. If
So
you want to
this
find
is
us,
the new
you can.
worst episode.
Unless we take an unannounced break.
How is this our new worst episode? Stop trying to shift the
Yeah,
blame.
wait, what the fuck?
No,
this was
this
a
is
good
not the-
episode. What are you
This was
talking
a great
about?
episode. We had
I
laughs,
agree
we
with
had
Hoover.
giggles.
This was really fun.
Turtle Guy got a 0 out of 10. It was hilarious.
Oh, guys.
No, Simon got a 0 out of 10.
I'm
Turtle Guy
giving
got a
you
1 out of 10.
minus 0 out of 10. You lose. Good day, sir.
Turtle
He's
Guy,
not those.
that's the funny thing. We're actually talking about golf terms. I end up winning.
Oh, fuck yeah! 0, baby!
Then I come second.
I started off teeing in the hole and it just instantly wins.
I could
I said
change.
good day.
I could change the fate of this game whenever I want to.
But yeah, if you want to find us, you can find me at Cyberprime on YouTube. There's Cyberprime. Sorry, that is important. You can find David at his channel, linked in the description. You can find Turtle Guy, the T.G on YouTube at his description as well. And new episodes every Friday.
You can find me
That's
in the
all, man.
stars.
Yes.
You'll find me in bed probably because I'm going to sleep.
You'll find him burnt
I'm
to
going
ash.
to sleep.
I'm going
Okay.
to sleep.
I
That's
said
the
good
end.
day.
Don't let him
No,
have the
Turtle
last
Guy,
word.
you're not getting the last word.
Have an awesome day, everyone.
And remember
Don't
to
go
praise
faking your death
Lord
now.
and Savior, me. I died on the cross for these fuckers, and this is the thanks I get.
Do you think Detective
Are you feeling
Multiversal
cross?
Detective Tom Hanks likes us?
I thought you were gonna say, do you think Detective Multiversal Detective Tom Hanks stays in heaven because he too fears what he created?
We're not ending 2 episodes in a row with that.
I think we are. Do
No,
you think that David stays in heaven because he too fears what he's created?
he shot me, so I don't think he likes me.
Buscemi! God, we're so dumb. We're just dumb. We're just so dumb.
Roll out!
Some men.